One of you, how you guys doing today? I understand that some of you might be surprised that we came out early. Yes, yeah. We came out. We have to come out early today because I actually got the specific time wrong because 6 p.m. we have with our guest, and it's already 6 p.m. in Nigeria. In the UK it's 5 p.m. now. So I was actually looking at the time. In fact, I was thinking that it's going to be 6 p.m. in the UK. So it was a minute I get to understand that it's 6 p.m. in Nigeria. So our guest is going to be joining us soon. Today is going to be a little bit competitive for those of you that are going to be joining us today. Once I post out a link, you just need to come in on time. A lot of you will be asking, oh, we need to bring in the Labour Party National Chairman, Barrister Julius Abure. Yes, he's going to be joining us shortly, where we're going to be asking him some questions that we bring our minds down. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. I appreciate you all. Thanks for your time with us today. I appreciate you all, Mommy, the Aspera, great mother. Thank you very much, Mommy. Thanks for all you do. I appreciate you always. Amaka Fojabi, I can see you right there already. Good evening to you, CXL. Thank you, Bejelu. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Press on the like button and let others know that we are here. A lot of people are going to be waiting for the normal 6 p.m. today, so definitely they are going to miss out on this broadcast. So that one will be my fault again, Maka Fojabi, thank you so much already for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. But God bless you. Yes, we are going to be having our wonderful Labour Party National Chairman with us today. Remember the last time was here with us. He actually give us a lot of reason to continue to push on. So let's see what we're going to be hearing from him today. If that is going to boost our energy or boost our enthusiasm to do more. Thank you very much, Madam Bella Naomi. I can see right there. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. And I can see Nell James is right there with us as well. God bless you all, my people. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel is with us. Nikki Oko Ugo in the building. Mercy Ayo Efuru. Thank you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, and many others. Okay, Modia's Academy is right there with us. Thanks for joining us. Good evening to you, Madam Tusabi. And I can see King Akbasin. Thanks for joining us. Now God bless you, my people. We have Kenny Bondo. Thanks for joining us. God bless you. I'm not sure if I pronounced your name properly. Okay, a Hondo. Sorry, a Hondo. A Hondo. Oh, wow. It's not too easy like that. To pronounce last names is not very easy. All right. Then I have Ebuka John Oga. Thank you very much. Madam Patricia Tagujomi, thanks for joining us. Madam Helen, thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate every one of you, my wonderful people. Then we have who again right there? Wabo Felix, thanks for joining us. Samson Scott Music, thank you. Voice of the Washman, thank you very much. God bless you all, my people. Yes, in case I didn't mention your name, it's not intentional. I want you to understand that I appreciate everybody on this platform equally. Now, God bless you, my people. So we are looking forward to hearing from our national chairman. But before that, I would like us to quickly recapitulate before he joins us on the video that he actually his statement, his speech, his press conference. He gave. Okay, unfortunately, sorry, I can't continue. I can still continue with that video, but our guest is already with us. While he gets ready to join the screen, I will still continue to play this video for now, just to hear what he have to say for the next 2 minutes. Thank you.
End of the press. It is my honor this afternoon to welcome you all to the National Secretariat of Labour Party and to address you and Nigerians today on the outcome.
Okay, I'm going to be posting out a link now. So for those of you that want to join the panel, remember that your camera is going to be turned on, so I'm posting out the link. Click on the link and join us here. Let's listen to this for now. Let me bring in our guest to see if he's ready. Thank you very much, Barrister Julius Abure, it's good to have you on the show, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you so much for bringing me to the program tonight.
Hello, we can't hear you.
I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay, sir. All right. Do you want me to give you some time to prepare? Okay. We cannot hear him for now, but let's give him some minutes so that the audio can be more accurate for us. Thank you, my people. Mother Patricia, I can see already. I'll accept you soon, but we're just trying to sort out our national chairman for now. Okay, let me bring in Madam Patricia for now. For others, I guess a lot of people are going to miss out on this. People like CM, many others who requested, I think a lot of you, even Black Panther and all that, if you not miss out on this one today, it will be as it go get for now. Madam Patricia, it's good to have you here. Good evening to you, man. How are you doing today?
Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much.
I'm grateful to be here. Please, I would like to just have my camera. What was it say? What do I say? Close for now, but I will open it now very
Yes,
soon.
that's
I
fine.
just want to
Yes,
come on with it.
that's very fine. That's good. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, my people, thank you very much. For those of you that I can see some call trying to join us, but your camera is not on and your mic is not on, so I can't really do anything for now. But before that, let us continue with this speech here for others to know that we're already on air. A lot of people are waiting for 6. I think I need to take a blame for that because I set it for 6, not knowing that 6 is the UK time, Nigeria time. Is 5 p.m. So it's currently 5 p.m. now in the UK. So I beg, make on go. If you can help me buy fuel on your car, go to house and knock on people's door. Tell them to come that we're already on air. Okay, we have our chairman back again with us now. So let's see if we can.
Yes, I am hoping that you'll be able to hear me now.
Yes, your voice is very clear, sir.
Okay.
Yes, it's very clear. Good evening to you, sir. How are you doing today? It's good to have you back on NAIJA Media again. We'll be looking forward to this again.
Thank you so much. I more on space this time.
Yeah, I noticed. All right. We are not going to stay here for long because it's going to be a straightforward discussion because a lot of people on this platform since the last time you came in here, although they have requested for you to come back during the time of the waiting of the judiciary and all that, but I told them that you were very, very busy and you cannot really speak or say much because the case were right there in court. But now everything seems to be done now in court, and we are pending, especially the obedient. We are currently pending. We don't know what to do. We've not heard from you. We've not heard from our principal, Mr. Peter Obi. Although your press conference, I watched it, we played it here, we analyzed it here. But you coming here today to take 1 or 2 questions is going to be very, very important for us.
Yes, thank you so much. Well, before the question, it's important for me to make some few comments. Okay, first, sir. I want to appreciate you for the good work that you've done over the years.
Thank you, sir.
Particularly this struggle to actualize the mandate of Peter Obi and the mandate of the Labour Party. And I must also put on record your financial contributions, your moral support all through this trying period. We went through the period of the electioneering, the court cases, and so on and so forth. I want to say clearly that I really, really appreciate it. I must also want to say clearly that I take inspiration from the book written by Nelson Mandela titled A Long Walk to Freedom. where he stated clearly that every step that we take leads us to our freedom. And so, taking inspiration from there, I want to say that every step we have taken in this struggle, including the court processes, leads us to our destination, leads us to the promised land. Obviously, we have learned huge lessons from what has actually played out, right from the election to the court processes and even to the judgment that have just been delivered. There's no saying the fact that we trusted INEC, that INEC was going to do the right thing, because INEC promised that they were going to upload result real time. And so we trusted them and believed that they were going to do that.
Yeah.
When that failed, we also believed that the judiciary, being the last hope of the common man, will also do the right thing. But all the institutions have failed. The institutions, no doubt, have been hijacked, and that prepares us for the next level. Now that we know and we have seen the frailty in our institutions and in the country, it helps us to plan better and to look forward towards the future.
Yes.
And so for me, we must begin to strategize and begin to plan for the future. And I think that we need to expand the party. We need to sustain this momentum. Obviously, there is no likelihood that the country will be better. The country is even worse now.
Okay.
Took over. It is proposed that between now and December, inflationary rate is going to increase from is going to be at 30.27%.
Yeah. Oh,
workers are also out of jobs. Hunger is increasing. Unemployment has increased. So it's not likely that this government will do better. So Nigerians are most likely going to face a worst case situation. And I'm sure that we should be able to continue to mobilize our people, sustain this momentum. And I'm sure that at the end of the day, we will be able to effect the change and have a country that we desire.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Barrister. I would like to, because there are so many questions that we might be passing today, because it's like a lot of us have been like be on pending, on standby, especially because we have not heard from our principal. Now that you are here, most of the questions that are supposed to be passed to Mr. Peter Obi, I believe all will be passed to you. You know, now that the Supreme Court, like you said, INEC failed us woefully, you know, issuing a certificate at 4 a.m. in the morning. Then we hoped on the judiciary, and the tribunal failed us. Then we went on, you know, as what we call our last hope, which was the Supreme Court. We went there and they failed us as well, dismissing everything. So at this particular moment now, Nigerians, most Nigerians, because as you know, 80%, if I'm not mistaken, statistically voted for Mr. Peter Obi. 80% of Nigerians all supported Mr. Peter Obi across the world, you know. Now we are waiting. What is the way forward at this particular moment? Are we conceding, or are we not planning for 2027? There's a lot of pending questions that I think you should take us through today.
Well, we'll be ready to take some of the questions, but I must promise that as I speak to you now, because my camera is not on, I'm actually on the road. I'm on the highway.
Yeah.
And I had to
park.
Thank you so much.
Because if I had to advance my journey, I won't be able to get network at some point.
That's true.
And so I decided to park my vehicle on the highway so that I can interface with you reasonably before I continue the journey.
Thank you for the sacrifice.
Yes, and so we'll take some of these questions. The issue of what we are likely to do in future or where we are going to is what we need to sit down to discuss. Obviously, you as a major stakeholders, PO, myself, the whole of us, is what we need to sit down together to articulate. And so it's not a question that should be left for us alone, that should be left for me alone to struggle with or to answer. It's a question that we should all ponder over and chart a way forward for ourselves and for the future. So to that extent, we are open to suggestions, to what we think we need to do as to the way forward. So I think that PO will obviously have a lot of input to make. The obedient movement, the party, we all have to put all our thoughts together in order to be able to answer that questions as to which way forward.
Okay. All right. Let me divert out from that for a little while. And I want to say, we put in a lot of effort to elect our lawmakers. I mean, Labour Party lawmakers, the senators and all that. With what we all have been passing through for the past couple of months, or let me say, since they were sworn in, these guys have not put in any effort, or we've not seen them saying anything or supporting our stand, for a better Nigeria. We're not hearing their voices in the House. I want to say, because on this particular one, I believe the question needs to come directly to you because you're the national chairman. What are you doing about the silence of our lawmakers, Labour Party lawmakers?
Well, took office, issued letters of, when they were issued certificates of return, we gathered all of them together, including PO and myself, where we admonished on the need for them to stand by the people and always remain by the people. From that time to now, we have had over 5 or 6, close to 10 engagements by way of dinner, by way of seminars, by way of workshop, by way of meetings, where we have constantly reminded them that they rode on the back of the people and that they must rise to the occasion and be with the people always. As a party, we have made that stand very, very clear. We have also stated and mentioned to them that 4 years is not forever, and that they think that 4 years is forever. Before you know it, 4 years has come and time of judgment will come. We have also sounded that. We have also said that the process of recall is available. Not also pretended about that.
Yeah.
We've not also pretended about the fact that if any of them think of going to any other political party, the provisions of the law are also there. So we've said all of this, and they are sufficiently mobilized and educated. But one of the reasons they have given for, how do I put it now, for their silence,
yeah,
is that they have cases in court.
All of them have cases in court?
Have charged, practically all of them.
Oh.
Some of them have as much as 2-3 cases in court challenging their election.
Oh.
And so they have been grappling with that, they are struggling with it. And so some of them are trying to be careful, let it not look as if they will be thrown out of the place. So they have explained that to us on the side. That is one of the reasons why they are diplomatic. And so, but all those cases will be over within the next 2-3 weeks. And I am sure that probably, I'm not holding brief for them anyway, but I'm sure that some of them, if not most of them, will be able to get out of their shares and identify with the people. We will not rest on our oars, but we continue to mobilize them to do the right thing. We'll continue to put them on the spot. I'm sure that you saw my statement on the issue of procurement of vehicles for them.
Exactly.
I came out openly to say that they should reject it. I came out openly to say that they should condemn it. I came out openly to say that it was wasteful and that it was necessary at this point. Those points were made very, very, very clearly to them. And so, for me, I like giving people the benefit of doubt.
Yeah.
So, since they have said they have cases in court, which I'm aware of, I'm aware that they had cases. All of them had as much as 2-3 cases in court. Some are on appeal, some have been concluded just this week, and so on and so forth. So, let us hope that they will speak up after these their court cases. It's one of the reasons they have given for their silence.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Barrister Julius Abure. I want you to understand that, you know, every videos or everywhere you appear, we played all your videos here and we analyze it. So we are following you back to back. I want you to know that, you know. So
I hope I have not goofed.
No. We are very proud of you, sir. No. Nothing like that at all.
I am a fighter. I'm committed to this cause. I have told people that money is not what is driving me into this cause. It's a cause I have elected to pursue. And I want to assure you that I remain committed. I have put my hands on the plow and I will definitely not look back. That is why you see that the government is fighting us from all sides. They try to create factions in the party. They try to get people to fight us. They try to get the police to fight us. They try to use the judiciary to fight us. But God has been helping us so far. And for me, it's a cause that we need to fight. And I want to assure you that I'm committed to this. We'll continue to make sacrifice to keep this flag flying. I must say clearly that the battle for a new Nigeria has just begun. And not until that battle is won, I will not rest on my horse.
Okay.
Irrespective of what may be the challenge.
The most important part that we all are actually waiting for at this particular moment, before I will start taking calls, because I would like to take at least 5 calls before we let you go. The part that most Nigerians, especially Nigerians in diaspora at this particular moment is waiting for is, you know, we want to hear from our principal. Like that's what I started with from this broadcast. You know, if we should move on, if we should be preparing for 2027 and all that. So do you think that Mr. Peter Obi will be coming out anytime soon to address us?
Yes, obviously. Now that it's a major sources of concern,
yes,
I think I need to take up that responsibility with him and agree on when to speak. I have decided that I'm going to take the lead of engaging our people on Twitter Spaces and all other spaces. I just told my PA that we can be doing 2 times a week, probably Monday and Friday, or Tuesdays and Saturday. I'll work it out because we need to reach out to our people so that they don't remain disillusioned. Given the fact that we need to sustain this momentum, we need to sustain it. Though I know that from now to 4 years' time is quite a long time.
Yeah.
But it's a momentum we need to keep and sustain. so that we can, like I said, the journey for a new country, for a new Nigeria has just started. And for me, it is achievable, it is doable, and we must consolidate what we have and then sustain it so that we can achieve a better country. So to answer you directly, I will engage Peter Obi and emphasize the need for him to be on some of these spaces, talk to people, and then give a way forward for our people. But I think as a party man, that we need to expand this party, make it stronger, embark on political education. We must sustain the continuous mobilization of our people from place to place. We must organize conferences, seminars, workshops. We must sustain the struggle. We must agitate for constitutional review, constitutional reform. We must agitate and pursue the reform of the electoral system, reform of the judiciary, name it, all aspects that has to do with electionary and so on. We need to embark on massive political mobilization for whatever purpose, whether for now or for the future. Mobilization and expansion of the party is key. There is the need for us to be united in the party. Luckily, it's a veritable platform that we can use. And some of us are still available to pilot their affairs in that platform. And I'm sure that with our presence there, we'll be able to sustain massive political education and mobilization of people. So that for whatever we want to, whatever cause we want to chart for ourselves, we'll be able to have the platform and have people that can do it for us.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to take just one or two questions so that we can let you go in the maximum the next 5 minutes. Madam Patricia, thank you very much for your time with us. Please, do you have any questions for our chairman?
Yeah, I do. Thank you. Right. Mr. Julius, thank you so much for honoring our invitation to come and clear the air, because most of us here we've been like we're a little bit now put on a hold, not knowing which direction to turn. So I want to appreciate you for coming, taking our time to clarify that, to give us the way forward, the map, the roadmap. And I think you've actually addressed every question that we've been raising here, and I'm grateful for your time. Yes, you mentioned that you're going to be we're going to be addressing the Constitution itself. Would there be any way? Is this in the agenda to call for what's it called? Is it the decentralization of the revenue coming from the state? Is there any way we can go back to? Is it in the agenda of LP for we to go back to the regional settings?
Well, like I said, we need massive political education to be able to achieve whatever we want to achieve. A lot of our people are poor, a lot of them are hungry, a lot of them too are uneducated. And all of these have a way of impacting on our political life. You just raised an aspect which has to do with revenue allocation, revenue sharing, and the rest of it. But you see, the most important thing is for us to address the issue of leadership. I have often heard the opinion that our laws are reasonably okay, but for those people who operate it, so, and I have also advocated that the numerous challenges we have in the country is as a result of poor leadership. And so for me, it is most credible and most important to address those key issues which has to do with mainly electoral reform. Because once you are able to have the processes that will make credible leaders to emerge, majority of our problems will be solved. If you have the right, the round hole in a round peg, or a round peg in a round hole, of course, it will help maximize your resources better. Even the few resources we have not managed it properly and managed them well. So for me, it's not about even revenue allocation and distribution. You may only just go and arrange it, and then you create room for other people to enrich even themselves. So it's not even about distribution, it's about the leadership. And the leadership issues will not be addressed properly except you address the issue of electoral reform, where the vote will count. If the votes are not counting, where the judiciary will be courageous enough to be able to do the right thing. So all of these issues are what I think is primary that we need to be looking at.
Okay.
But above all, the people are key in any democracy. A nation or a people that is docile obviously will not be able to achieve much. So we need to conscientize and mobilize our people so that we have citizens that are politically conscious who will be able to spontaneously react at a particular time. So all of this put together, I think, is the immediate task that we need to take.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Madam Patricia, I guess you're done, right?
Maybe I would have asked whether what about I think we'll be pressing for the what they call it, diaspora voting as well. That should also be
yes,
in our
it will be, yes, it will be part of the electoral reform that will be agitating. You see, it would have been more easier if Peter Obi had won, because it will just be a matter of like minds working together. But in this case, to the trenches to start fighting for this and that, it's not going to be easy, but it's a task that we need to take on and fight.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia. Thank you very much, Barrister Julius Abure. I want to appreciate you for your time today, for you to park on the road just to grant our invitation. This means a lot to me. I want to say I appreciate you. We've been on this journey since April 2022 till now. I've not taken a day off just for this cause, just for a better Nigeria. I'm broadcasting right now from the United Kingdom. Not that I don't have the opportunity to live a good life, but when Peter Obi came out, we already know that, yes, the light is here. But the way everything went now is very sad. A lot of people is still very, very much aggrieved at this particular time. But I will continue to push on if the encouragement continue to come from people like you and Mr. Peter Obi. Why not? We'll continue to push on. Is our country. We want a better country. So, but I have last person here that I would like to ask a question now, which I believe he just came in now. He's one of the people that actually requested for you to come in, is give us a mandate. Give us a mandate is you came in on time, because we need to let our chairman to leave now. Please unmute yourself. Good evening to you. Do you have a question?
Mr. Elvis, thank you so very much for, I think soap don't take for sponge body, so we don't, soap and sponge don't become the same thing. I just came in and then I just logged in. I was like, let me just see what's going on, and I saw the chair. Our chairman is here.
Yes.
Honorable Julius Abure, good evening to you. Thank you so much for all that you guys did in the election and everything. Thank you. Now, my question is, what is the...
Oh, we lost him. Oh, we lost him.
Oh, we lost him?
Oh, yes, we just lost him now.
Okay.
Very unfortunate. Let's see if we can.
Maybe he can come back again.
Yes, because he's supposed to be leaving because he's on the road. He's on the road.
I see.
Yes, he actually agreed that he's not going to stay long because he's driving. So he actually parked somewhere just to grant this interview. You know,
I mean, for you to have done this, Mr. Elvis, it just shows that the struggle continues.
Yeah.
We will not give up. We will not just give up because this is our country. We don't have any other one. We will not give up.
God bless
But
you.
for you to have done this, thank you so very much. Your love for the nation, your love for the people, and we'll keep pressing forward. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, we have another person just joining us right now, Mr. Abure. I need to see if I can get him back. Thank you very much, Madam Edith. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we don't have our principal with us right now. Our national right now. I'm getting a feedback. Hello, madam, can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Okay, yeah, because I was hearing my voice back again. Are you watching us from somewhere?
No, I'm in my office and then
Okay, that's fine. Were you watching us from the beginning?
Yeah, I was trying to I was using my laptop, but
maybe she need to mute the YouTube and then allow StreamYard to continue.
Yeah, we are hearing the feedback from you. Okay. What is going to happen, guys? We need to come back again. Let's end the show. We are coming back again in the next 1 hour so that we can talk about all this together. I think everybody will be ready at that time. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we can come back and then debrief on this. I'll go back and listen to this YouTube, this one that you just had now.
Yes.
But thank you, Mr. Elvis. I mean, thank you so much for what that you do. Thank you. You are truly a man of your word. Thank you so much.
Okay, no, we have our chairman back now, so we are not leaving.
Okay.
Good. All right. Thank you very much, Barrister. It's good to have you back again. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes, you are good. You are good. Thank you.
Can you hear me now?
For coming back. Yes, we can hear you. Oh, Nigerian network. You see, this is one of the things we're fighting for now.
Okay.
So you can hear me now, sir?
Yes. You can hear me and see me? Yes, I think I can. Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Yes, we can see you. I can see you're driving. Yes. Okay. Let's pass the question quickly so that we can let you go. Okay. Give us a minute. Go ahead with your question again. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Can you see me?
Yes, sir. We can see you. Oh, it's slow. The response is slow.
Okay.
Hold on. So should we go ahead?
But I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, we can hear you as well. But
I can hear you clearly.
Do you want us to go ahead with the question?
Yes, go ahead so that I can quickly take it and then continue my journey. Because once I move, the network will be fluctuating.
Okay. Go ahead. Give us a mandate. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chairman.
I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chairman Abure. So my question is, with everything that's played out in this election this year, I know some people are saying that 2027 is not guaranteed, but what's the way forward for one, our principal, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, who is my president, Labour Party itself, and then what do you say to Nigerians based on what is happening this year?
Well, like I said before, I just mentioned here that I take inspiration from the book written by Nelson Mandela in his book, A Long Walk to Freedom, where he said that every step that he's taking leads to their freedom. And so for me, every step we have taken so far leads us to taking back our country and taking back Nigeria. And so even the judgment itself, what INEC has done, everything put together is a step towards our reclaiming the country. And therefore, for me, I'm not discouraged. I'm sure that PO2 is not discouraged. I'm sure that very shortly, PO will come out openly to give a direction as to what he thinks we need to do next.
Okay.
For us as a party, we are advocating that we should expand the party, grow the party, and then back on expansion of the party and play the role of opposition effectively. Because Awolowo also taught us that the soul of democracy is opposition. If there's no virile, strong, and vibrant opposition political party, then of course there won't be democracy. And so for us, we will sustain this momentum. We'll play our role as opposition very strongly. We will interrogate every government policy. Where they have done well, we commend them. Where they have done badly, we condemn it and give solutions to those problems. And then mobilize our people, conscientize them for future engagements. And so for me as a party, we are committed to expanding the party and they play the role of opposition and then mobilize the people for other future engagements. Edo election is around the corner, Ondo is also around the corner. We can also work proactively to see if we can win some of those states. And I'm sure that if we're able to win more states for Labour Party, it's also a step towards realization of a better Nigeria. As you can see, the one governor that we have in Abia is already performing very well. Exactly. And if we have a couple of them like that, I'm sure it will be a right step in the right direction. APC today started as only one political party. One political party. One state. APC started with one state, Lagos, and it started to spread. And today, whether rightly or wrongly, whether dubiously or criminally, they are in office today. So I think we should not be discouraged. I think we should grow the party, make it stronger, get more people to register in the party, get more people to participate in the party, and expand the party. I'm sure it will be a basis for future engagements.
Thank you.
Mr. Elvis, sorry, can I ask a follow-up question, please?
No, Ibodi needs to go. We have other people here. He needs to go, because of time. Go ahead quickly, if you make that brief.
Yeah, so my follow-up question will be that with what these people are doing now, based on the selection of the INEC electoral commissioners in the different states now, putting people in place for the coming election, do you think we still have hope in the electoral process? Should Mahmoud Yakub even there? Do you think there's still hope, sir? And also, how often do you want to come out and
my take is that, like I said, democracy is about the people and it's for the people and the people. And therefore, the people have a major role to play in whatever engagement we are going to have. And that's why if you listen to me carefully, I've said clearly that we are going to embark on conscientization of the people, political education, and massively mobilize them towards future engagement. Part of those future engagements will involve reform in all our processes, reform of our institutions, reform in our laws, the electoral act, the constitution, reform of our own institution. And I'm sure that if we're able to mobilize the people properly and we have a full force engagement with the system, we'll be able to achieve a lot. Because we believed that election results will be transmitted real time, that was why probably some of the things that would have been done were not done. And this is not the first time we'll be engaging the system in an election. In Edo, for instance, in 2007, the election was rigged, but the people engaged the system and were able to restore that mandate. In Odo, for instance, in 2007, 2006, Labour Party won, and that mandate was stolen. We engaged the system.
Oh, I think we lost him again. Okay.
Is that,
yes,
if I can say, because he said it's on the way, and we know the way Nigeria is.
Yeah.
So, and then I think we should suggest maybe we replay the whole thing so everybody can see, because he answered everything already.
You answered almost everything already. Yeah.
Everything, yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's because that some of you just joined us right now. Unfortunately, we lost him again. Mr. Abure, if you can hear me, I think we can. We are okay with this. You've answered almost all the questions that we've requested for. Yes, we finally lost him, but he might come back again. But fortunately, we have two people here that are supposed to pass a question. We have Madam Edith, we have NAIJA, but unfortunately, he already said that he's not going to stay this long. We're already here now for 50 minutes. So we never thought that we were going to be here for this long, but nevertheless, let me quickly hear from NAIJA. NAIJA, it's good to have you on the show. It's been a while. Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, greetings. This is NAIJA Watch, and
also, although I'm also a national chairman, you can pass the question to me.
National chairman, NAIJA Watch Media.
on coming in, hearing what he was saying, I think he was saying some of the things I've always been asking for, and I agree with them. The areas I've not necessarily heard of is the one I wanted to ask him about, holding the government accountable on what they promised Nigerians, especially on the security front. They've not made any move at all to fulfill the promise that they made at Chatham House. But I agree that the Labour Party needs to grow.
NAIJA, you are lucky we have him back. Just pass your question now, and so that thank you very much, sir. It's good to have you back again. Can you hear me now?
Yes, the network is horrible because we're on the road.
Okay, this is the last question. Then we'll let you go. NAIJA, please go ahead. Pass your question.
Yeah. Greetings. This in Abure. I'm glad I'm able to ask this question, and I've heard what you are saying, and I agree with most of it, because you were talking about how the Labour Party can expand and govern properly. There are two areas I want to highlight that I would like your answer on. It's regarding holding the government accountable on the promises that they've made to the Nigerian people, especially on the security front, which has a lot of implication. Security is depressing the Nigerian economy by more than 10%. If we take the GDP into account, we're looking at about $50 billion worth of loss that we are suffering every year, not to mention the actual loss of life that we are suffering. And somebody needs to hold them accountable on that. And then there is also the aspect of governance that you are saying the Labour Party needs to engage in. So how do you hold your members accountable that are not doing this thing, what is meant to be done based on the ideology of the party? If they are meant to avoid corrupt practices, how do you hold them accountable? Thank you.
Let's take
well, for me, it's very clear. The same way you hold government accountable is the same way you also hold your members accountable. We'll continue to propagate the ideology of the party. Discipline is also there that we can explore. Obviously, there's party discipline, and but we'll continue to engage. We'll continue to engage our people and emphasize the need for them to adhere to party policies, party ideology, party programs, and the rest of them. And engagement is key, dialogue is key, education, mobilizing them is also key. And of course, we will not stop talking about the issues that we have some people somewhere has not stopped me from holding on to my people and standing by them, come rain, come sunshine. And so I make no pretenses about my comment on national issues, on even issues concerning the National Assembly, the judiciary, name it. I state my issues categorically, irrespective of whose horse is got. So we are continuing to do that. We'll continue to do that, and that will put everybody on the spot. Because at all times, the party position will be clear. At every point in time, the party position will be clear on the economy, to be clear on issues. Even on the issue of security, our position will be clear. On the issue of fuel subsidy, fueling, inflation, employment, name it, our position will be very, very clear. So any person who is not pursuing that ideology, who is not pursuing what we believe, it will be very clear that.
Okay, we lost him again.
Yeah, what is their position on national security?
No. It's okay to NAIJA. Your question is over, please. No, it's okay. You cannot continue.
You don't want to ask the question. Maybe you should be
No,
asking
he
the
doesn't
question.
have the time. He doesn't have the time. Please respect that.
No, I'm just saying you two should ask the question because
No,
it's important.
no
Lives are
time.
being lost.
No time. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't supposed to stay more than 30 minutes here. We have 55 minutes already now. So at least I wanted everybody to speak. You know, that's it. You see, he's still struggling with his network right now. Can you hear me, sir? Mr. Abure, can you hear me? So I think we should let him go. Because I've not actually let him go, that's why he continued to come back again. You know, you see, he left now. So if I don't know if he's going to come back again. Yeah, he might not be able to answer all the questions, but I wish Tinubu or any Tinubu camp can answer questions like this. Will be better. They don't. They are satanically avoiding questions, avoiding interviews and all that. So they only come to defend satanic act and all that. That's what they're doing. So
Mr. Elvis, to even be asking. The last time I checked, Peter Obi was rigged out of the election, right? He's not the president currently, right? The presidiot. My president is a president and not the one in Asorok as a presidiot. The last time I checked, Tinubu is the presidiot selected by Omum Yakub. I think it would be better if you can ask Tinubu, now that he's told the mandate. Now, you know, the last time I checked, Tinubu also did not grant any media interview, question about what he's going to do for the Nigerian people. There was no clearly written mandate.
All right.
So I'm just wondering if you can ask Tinubu what's his plan for, because I'm not sure if Peter Obi is the chief security officer of Nigeria. Peter Obi just said
it's about holding them accountable to their promises. That's what I'm talking about.
Please, everybody stay mute. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Abure, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I think we should let you go now. You've done well. You know, even when I'm not expecting you to come back again, you came back. You know, you've been here now for the past 55 or 57 minutes. Please, I want you to give your closing remark speech for like 2 minutes for everybody, so that we can let you go. You're on the road.
Yes, thank you so much. I want to appreciate you once more for keeping the flag flying. For this passion, for this commitment, I appreciate it. I must assure you that for me, I'm as passionate as you are. I'll continue to keep the flag flying, and will even do more than you expect. So I also urge you not to be discouraged. You should not be doubted. Let us keep the flag flying, and I'm sure that a new Nigeria is still possible. We can still fight for a better country and a better Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you too. Have a good evening. Thank you.